Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Hey YouTube, PhatPastor here. Welcome to Thursday night hang time with yours truly and the rest of the fat freaks that's going to join us tonight. Thank you everybody for coming out, and tonight hopefully we will have an entertaining live stream for you tonight. Got several things to talk about, got a few things on my list here. Do actually have a list tonight. So let me, I'm going to have to pop out the chat again because YouTube don't like me. Already had it popped out, but let me pop it out again. Pop out the chat. All right. Let's hear what Jarvis has to say.
Hello, well. Silly butter.
Okay, why is my stream not working here? Well, just has a chat. Let's see it. Oh, hey. Okay. All right, come on, chat. Work with me. How's it going? How's it going, guys? Don't really know. Silly Butter, how's it going, man? Oh, come on. Why can't I get the chat up on here? Let me see if I can get it in the bench on here. No, chat's just not working tonight. You know, it's always something. Always something with OBS. Welcome, Silly Butter. We've got McFly's, Dexter Wells, DJ Lee, Bork to Bits, and Silly Butter. There's the early ones on. Let's see. Trying to figure out why I don't have chat on my end of. Well, maybe I can make it through the night. Let me see if I hear Jarvis. If I hear Jarvis on here, as long as I can hear Jarvis, I'll be fine through tonight. Let me try from here. You guys hearing Jarvis all right? How's it going, Ethan?
Ethan1715_FPV. Hello again.
There we go. All right. Why do we not?
Exiled Scoob. Hey, hey, hey.
How's it going,
Hello.
Exiled Scoob? Heard from a lot of you guys. Most of you guys got your packages in this week. So y'all, I'm hearing Jarvis. Hope y'all are hearing Jarvis. I've got to check. Manage extensions. There we go. Oh, did I turn it off? Oh. Let me see now. Let's see if this works now. Gotta pop the chat back out once again. That might have been Chrome's problem this time, and not YouTube's. So let's see. Cross my fingers. Hopefully that'll work. he's quiet.
How's the day been for you, Pastor?
It has been a busy day, but a good day. And let me turn. Okay, let's see if that helps his voice a little bit. I still don't have chat coming up. I don't know what it is. I'm going to try a few more things and I'm going to forget. All that does is allow me to put your chat up on. I can see the chat. I just want to be able to put it up on the screen. No, it's not working.
Kevin Smith. Raymond Correa.
Okay.
Robot Man instead of Robot Lady. Mary Outland.
Hey, Mary. How's it going? Yeah, we call him Jarvis. Yeah. So, like from Iron Man. Yep, I don't know why my social stream ninja thing is on, but it's just not populating it. I don't know why. A new version of Chrome is available. I didn't update Chrome before the stream, and I'm not going to because it'll mess it. Definitely not going to do it during the stream. So I won't be able to put your feature chat down here tonight, but I will be watching the chat tonight. So I'll be watching it live from the YouTube window. So, or I can spam emojis. Maybe. Oh, see, that's not even working. So it tells me it's a Chrome problem. All right. Well, we're going to move along. Tonight's first thing I want to talk about is I got something.
Skydozer FPV. Hey, boys.
Hey, how's it going, Skydozer? Do y'all hear Jarvis any better? I turned him up a little bit. Do I need to turn him up more? I'm going to have to build a different stream set for Prop Bros than what I'm using here because the audio is different coming from Discord and it's causing some issues, I think. But I think everybody got their packages, and if you didn't,
I hear Jarvis fine.
Alright.
Skydozer. Friend, how's it going, fella?
Yeah. Silly Butter, welcome to the channel, guys. Just making sure that works. Smash that like button if you've not been here.
Hello, Silly Butter.
Consider subscribing. We would love to have you as a regular here, and we are just family. You know, I'm trying to get with somebody and work up a cover for the old Cheers song. You know, because that's kind of what the channel's like. Sometimes you just want to go where everybody knows who you are. Not one of those big channels that's got 40, 11, 100 chats that you can't even tell what's going on. This is just simple us here. A couple things I wanted to talk about. First, I want to run something by you guys. I'm trying to think of a couple new ways to get people more involved in Discord, and a couple more ways that I can do some giveaways and be more involved in the community. And I think I've come up with one.
Bum, bum, bum. And they know why you came. Bum, bum, bum.
Yep. You want to be where people are all the same. Oh, I don't remember. Where everybody knows your name. I want to show you guys something and I need your opinion. I need your response in chat to help me, to tell me if you think it's a good idea or what. I am posing a new contest, and this is what. Let me get my ugly mug in the corner here. Hang on. There we go. All right. I'm proposing something here that I think would be good for the channel. Is a weekly meme contest where you guys go onto the Discord, which is free. Reminds me, I will post a link for it now down here in the description. It's absolutely free. It's not one of these Discords that you got to pay to be a part of. Just log into it, and there's some member stuff that once you're a member you can see that other people don't get to see, but that's generally just members chatting and trading and selling stuff with one another. This is something that it's a weekly meme contest where you can post as many.
ENOKFPV.
How's it going, Enoch? Yeah, memes are awesome. It's a good way for us to express ourselves, and there's no limit to the amount of memes that you post in a week. We will look at the date on it. This is just 2 that I've posted on here. They're kind of funny. 3S, 4S, 5S, 6S. So that's kind of funny. But what I was thinking is we would, during the week, people would post their memes, and it don't have to be about FPV. The only thing is, don't post a meme that's personal about somebody in the FPV community. You can get political as long as you don't
I like that one.
As long as you don't get your butt hurt if somebody posts something against the political person you like. If you're going to do it, then the door swings both ways. You gotta take it the other way. If you like Trump, then you're gonna have to hear Orange Man memes back. So it's a give. I don't care about political, but memes. But how I want to judge these is when you come on to post your memes, or if you don't even like to post memes, but say you like this meme, then you can put the fire thing, and you notice how it's got a 1 on it right here, and like that one, and it'll actually tell you who posted the thing on it, but it's got a number beside it, and at the end of the week we'll go through and we'll look, and I'll pick my funniest or my favorite, the one that I like that's best for me. We'll go through them all, look at them, make them bigger, laugh at them, and that's when the smoke come out of the chimney.
Added one thigh made me laugh too loud today.
So we do need to learn to laugh a little bit more in this world that we live in, and especially in this hobby, because people get bent out of shape too quick in this hobby. But the way that I want to do it,
that is funny.
The way that I'd like to do it is, at the end of the week, we're going to count. You guys vote.
Dogg as a cardinal lol.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is. How do you think that a Chicago Pope was picked? But anyway,
Video memes or just GIFs?
video will work too, as long as they will post. You're going to be limited to the amount of size or whatever Discord's going to let you do. So if you can post it on here, let's try to keep it PG-13 somewhat, and you guys will vote with the fire, and I will vote, and each week we will pick 2 winners, and I'll write their names down, and at the end, on the 4th, it tells you up here, on the 4th Thursday, we will take the winners from all 4 weeks prior to it. We'll put them in a drawing, and we'll do a giveaway. for that.
Chicago Cardinal was definitely jumped in, like a crip.
That's right. First U.S. Pope. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's good or it's bad. I don't know. I'm not. I don't do the Pope thing, but more power to you. So you guys understand. I'll pick my favorite, and they go through and they'll win, and you guys will pick your favorites, and they will win. We'll have 2 winners every week, and at the end of the month, we will have up to 8 to 10 people in a giveaway. Members will get an extra ticket, but only one. Only one. If you are a member and you're going up against someone that's not a member, you will only get a 1 ticket advantage on that, regardless of your tier level. I just think that that's fair. But see, we've got them going on right now. So, I mean, kind of, I'm going to try to make up like a little intro or something. And this is just kind of what we'll do. Before you ask, yes, it's an FPV drone. Yes, it was expensive. Yes, it has a camera, legally 400 foot high, and no, you cannot fly it. So I think we need to get a t-shirt made up with that on the back of it. We've already looked at the 3S, 4S, 5S, 6S. Look, the little fella. And we don't know why the smoke got left. Let's see what this one says. Says, let's go fly. Spends all day fixing his quad. Yes. That. Yep. Hey, we've all been there, I think, at one time or another. If you stay in this hobby long enough, you will be there. You will definitely be there. So let's look at this one. Frog, put the cookie in a box. There, he said. Now we will not eat any more cookies. But we can open the box, said the toad. That is true, said the frog. I don't get it. Said the toad. That is true, said the frog. Now... So they open the box and they've always got a cookie in the box, I guess. I don't really understand that one. So, that's right. You know, hey, if Katy Perry is an astronaut because she did what she did, then I am considered a fighter pilot because I took out a bird one time with a 3-inch quad. What my friends think we do. Let me see. What my mom thinks I do. What society thinks I do.
My bad, lol.
I like this one. What the FAA thinks I do. What I think I do.
Shirt should say, if you aren't a crashing, you aren't flying.
And what I actually do. Yep, I like that one. I like that one. They always gotta ain't always gotta make you laugh. I don't know how to go back here. There we go. So we would vote on it, put a fire underneath it. There we go. Boo. Let's see this one. Boo. 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 Telemetry lost. Ah! That'll get our attention right there. I like that one too. So if you like them, you just give them some heat. So, yep, there we go. And if it's mean or something like that, you might get one of these.
How dare you!
Or, you know, here's a perfect response on this one.
You're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies. You're gonna be doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
It'll give me some opportunities to use my Stream Deck more. So my fish is not eating anything. Please help. I like that one too. Oh, we can like zoom in and move around. I've got a lot to learn here, guys. Let's give it some fire. I think I'm gonna like this one. Photography drone pilots. FPV drone pilots, fixed wing pilots, hating redneck pilots. There's rednecks that come out and throw an alternator at your at your drone. Yeah. Yeah. I like that one too. Oh, I think we're gonna have. You guys like the idea so far? What do you think in the chat? Let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking. Y'all like the idea of it? We'll see how it goes. We're gonna end with this one here, but these will go in. We'll review them next week, next Thursday. Everything up from today to next Thursday.
Reckless,
we'll review them.
Not rednecks.
Oh, did it say reckless? Yes, it did. Okay, reckless. Thank you. You gotta watch me. I never was hooked on Pahonics. So you gotta watch me. I might read it. Every one of us are. The FNFPV makes sense. Yeah. They should put the patches up on the top, shouldn't they? And the Omnis down here. All right. So I'm going to break away from that one. So, yeah, let's do that. Throw your memes up there. And at the end of the month, we will have a winner. And just the more funny memes that you add, the more likely your chances are of winning something. And I still got some stuff left over to give away, and I've got a lot of old stuff that I don't use anymore.
No wonder bad signal, haha.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me look here. Ain't no alternators laying around anymore. Got core charged. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's because I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe I can share it with you and you'll be able to see it. Where did it say it earlier? Chrome isn't my default browser. It showed me somewhere earlier that I needed to update. Yeah, right here. See, update my update my my Chrome. So I've learned that when you update, don't update right before a stream. If you're ever going to stream, you're going to do this. Don't update before a stream. Period. Unless you do it like very, very early in the day and you've had time to test every single thing that you're going to be using.
Works.
How's it going, Rabble? Thank you, man. Thank you, man, for showing up tonight. How's things going? Next thing I'd like to talk about, and I would like to encourage you to use Jarvis tonight also, because I don't have the chat in the place where it normally is, where I can put it up on the screen and all of that, just because Chrome needs to be updated or something. But I'll have that by next week. So use Jarvis tonight if you really need to catch my attention. And so the next thing I want to talk about is Mads Tech. I don't know everything that's going on with that. I know that there's been some threats of lawsuits and suing and all of that to him. And
it's funny 'cause fish need water. Waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
don't
get
think
it.
they like rice either.
No, or sake, probably not. Or soy sauce, whatever that is. Probably not. I don't know. They might eat rice if you flick it off in the water, but I know that you can catch a lot of fish off of bread balls. Just take a loaf of bread and roll it up. But let me talk to you guys for a minute. And
This is true.
Mads Tech. I know that I know he's going through a tough time right now. I've not spoken with him in person. Left him a few messages and all, and encouraging. But I think now's the time that we need to support each other. I think with the tariffs, and more than just the tariffs, the trade war, it's probable that the U.S. may even decouple trade relations with China. And if that happens, we're
His beach
really
video.
yeah, we're really going to have to do things different for a while. But I watched the video that I watched the beach video today, or just a little bit ago. More listened to it as I was driving down the road. But I watched the video, the live stream, or the video that he called out a specific company for, doing what most of us in this hobby would consider to be unethical practices. And I think he's been threatened with lawsuits. And the other part that bothers me, but that kind of stuff happens. The other part that bothers me is that there wasn't a whole lot of support in the community from content creators and people that consume content a lot. I know on his channel there was a lot of people encouraging him, but I think as a whole in FPV, he was kind of left out to dry. And me personally, I don't think that that's good, just based upon the things that he said. I heard the things that he said, and though they may be defamatory for a company and they may have some kind of legal suit or something like that, I don't think it's anything that any of us in the hobby should fall out with him on. So go, if you're not familiar with him, go over and give him some support. If you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him. Leave him a message and tell him that you support him. Encourage these other content creators that have some pull to actually stand up with him. I don't think he said anything that we all shouldn't stand behind. Yeah, and I know a little bit more about that side of it, who and what, and it is what it is. Scott Ozer said, yeah, Marty, he said something about another big YouTuber not backing him or something. Yes. Well, and actually, more than just not backing him, it's just kind of hanging him out to dry. That they had the same info. That they could have cooperated.
Not part of the conversation, but wouldn't being hung out to dry be better than put back soaking wet?
Well, it depends, on who you're hung out in front of. Yeah, and well, and Scott Ozer makes the mark. No Americans are interested in building iPhones for $8 an hour. No, they're not. But there's a lot of Indians, and literally from India, people from India and people from Mexico that are. And we could probably help those countries quite a bit by having a fair trade between all of them. And but anyway, so on the Magtech thing, go over and show him some support. Now is the time that we need to be supporting each other in this hobby. With the tariffs hitting, and that takes me into my next topic. In the chat, if you will, on a level of 0 to 10, 0 being that you've not felt it at all, and 10 being that you've really, really felt it. If you'd put a number on there, how you feel that the tariffs has affected our hobby so far that you have noticed. Have you noticed any difference at all? You know, so, another thing about doing it over here, they could afford to pay somebody $12 an hour if they didn't have all the shipping and shipping it across the country and their intellectual property getting stolen and all of that kind of stuff. So it's, I think it's probably wise if we get it in our brain. If you're going to be
I make over $12 to make burgers.
Yeah, if you're going to be in manufacturing, we probably need to get used to working besides robots. Yeah, Exile Scoob says Dexter Wells says an 8. Oh, I'm trying to click on it to put it in.
Me personally about a 5, but overall for the hobby 8.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 8s already. Yeah, and 10 would be like very bad. So, I'm seeing 8s. Ethan said a 12. Yeah. And Silly Butter says, me personally, about a 5. Said broke a frame arm, couldn't replace it because it's not in stock anywhere, and iFlight isn't shipping to the U.S. Yep. Yeah, well, I think a lot of what Americans have said, well, Americans won't do those jobs. I think within the next 10 years, you're going to see a lot of actual robotics coming into play in manufacturing and probably even in the food service
Sucks,
industry.
but could be worse. Could also be better, though.
Yeah. And all of you guys, a 10.
Blue Sky
Yeah,
FPV.
Enoch says a 10. So, I think we're gonna. There's some changes that we're just gonna. How's it going, Black Pawn? I wish I keep trying to select on people's to show them up in the chat, but evidently not evidently it is down tonight. So welcome Black Pawn. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's kind of like leaving a tip. Don't cost you anything. Also, when you're watching any other YouTubers,
we're going to make it just not with people.
Maybe so. If you're on any other YouTubers, FPV site, and even if you're watching it, even if you don't hate what they're doing, then give them a thumb down.
Thanks for the warm welcome. I'll be back in the future for sure.
All right, Silly Butter. You have a good one, brother. Take care. Come back anytime. And my order costs are going crazy. Stores stop shipping here. Total chaos. Zero ability to budget a business on this insanity. Yep. Yeah, it is. It's definitely tough, and that's why Tuesday night we were taking this old thing here that someone gave me that had Butterflight on it. It had an old Mamba 20x20 stack on it, and we were getting it back to something modern, because we might have to do that. We might have to resort back to some of our older gear for a little while, and until this stuff blows over, and it might make IO interesting. or it might make it not interesting at all. There might be those that have it are able to get the newest stuff and whatever. Because think about practicing, for which will it's a good segue into my next part. Practicing, if you're practicing IRL in
TBS
real,
is making their products in the US now.
that's what I've heard. I've heard that they're moving their manufacturing to the U.S. I don't know that I hadn't heard that they've already done it, but I've heard that they are. The tariffs were recommended by a guy who wrote a book about China. The Economist, he cited it in the book, was actually a fictional character. Oh no. He quoted Superman. So this brings up another thing. IRL practice for IO and other races. The fact is, if you're pushing all of that, you're going to break stuff. So I can't recommend enough that you get Velocity.
Already doing it in Connecticut.
And do we really think that these factors are coming? Factories are, I think you mean factories are coming here. I think some of them are. I know that they're somebody to do something with chips or silicon and stuff are building a big factory in Tennessee. I just talked to somebody about it that actually sold some land to a Taiwanese company. But anyway, if you're not flying Velocidrone, if you do want to you want to get into racing and everything, you need to be flying Velocidrone. In my opinion, and in most people's opinion, that race, it is the best one simulator to fly. I do have a...
Not really, Raymond. The plan is to do friend shoring, which will mean factories will go to countries more friendly to the USA.
Yeah. Yeah. And some of them actually are going to come here. But I've got this thing here that's 5% off, something like that, scratch off. If you're serious about downloading Velocidrone and starting to do more simming, save yourself some parts, message me in Discord, and it's not a lot, but hey, it's 5% discount. So, and that's leads me into, I got this in the mail, so leads me into the next thing I want to talk about, or the next part of the channel, and that is
mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time.
The mail's here. Here's the mail that never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail. Mail!
It makes me smile to think my friends will say, I wonder what's in the mail today. What's in the mail today? What's in the mail today? I wonder.
Mail call! Copper bottom. This one's from your mom.
Oh, is there anything for me?
Oh, I got something for you. That's from my sister.
I recognize the handwriting.
What's in the mail today? What's in the mail today?
Velocidrone works on iPad also if you're ghetto like me and don't have a functional computer.
Yep. I've not played it on iPad, but I should try it. The bench. There we go. First thing is I did get an order in from TBS, which if you order from TBS, you will get one of these, which is 5% off for Velocidrone from TBS. I got another one of these. I ordered this a while back. I think this took
I just woke
close.
up. What's up, my people? I'm 90% awake.
All right, 90%. That's plenty enough for here. I ordered this probably 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I threw this in because I didn't know how well this one would work. And these are just switch nut tools for the switch nuts on your radio. this was the real thing that I got. These are my favorites. I've tried just about everything out there, but the TBS Crown Jewels are my favorite stick ends. They're metal. Got the little divot in there before I pinch. So nobody in the U.S. had these. So I had to order it straight from TBS and let it take the slow ride all the way here. So that's one thing. And I've got this from Fly or 533. They I seen that they had
Long
these
2 hours at work today.
Trappy is the best. Yeah, I like Trappy. He's done a lot for the hobby. This was, I don't remember what it was, $40, somewhere around there. It's the Hack RC F4 20 amp AIO. I saw it on 533 and it had not gone sky high, so I hit up Skip and said, hey, I'll send you the money, pull me one out before they go up. And I think they're all sold out of them now. But
did you have to pay a tariff from TBS?
No.
Nice AIO.
No, but I'd ordered it before the tariffs had gotten in. And this is the next thing that I ordered.
Nice score, man.
And I got these for $19 on sale for $19 a piece. And I ordered them from Emax. And only after I ordered them from Emax did I notice that Rect had them for $19.50 a motor. So I'm gonna show you guys something here, and can you guys tell me how that just by this I can tell you that on this build I am not going to have a bad motor? Can you tell me how I know this? Just by looking at them inside, you know, not even taking them out of the box. I've never owned, June Loco says he's had bad luck with eco motors. Is Jarvis?
J on E Loco
Okay.
619. I've had bad luck with eco motors.
I've never had any. There is some on this quad that fell down back here. That's supposed to be spinning around on this lighted thing. Those are not ecos. Those are pulsar motors. I think there's ecos on this. Yeah, that one we were messing with the other night.
You already have a spare.
That's why. Every time I buy motors and have a
Is
spare.
Rect a good store?
Oh yeah, I think they are. Yeah. I've not had any problems at all with them. It's Proximo's dad. I'm bad with names, but yeah, I met the guys at IO, and they're, in my opinion, they're solid guys. So, and it's probably better than ordering from Race Day Quad or Get FPV, either one now, being that they've gone corporate and don't really care much about people. And these are the 2807s. So you might be thinking, Pastor, that's an awful big motor for micros.
Does
I
anyone
hardly-
have an old iPhone they want to sell?
I've got a really old iPhone, but you don't want it because it can't update. But yep. You may be wondering, why would PhatPastor, who doesn't fly anything over 3.5 inch, have 2807 motors? And if you was asking that question, you're probably really going to be asking this question. I was told, somebody recommended that I give this a try. So I ordered one. I'm going to see. I don't know nothing about them. Nothing at all about them. They're, what's the name of the company? Hang on. I should have that. RC juice. I think they mostly have been car guys, but someone...
Pastor is going to the moon.
To the moon. Going to the moon. But the thing about these, if you... Anybody ever had Hobby Star? I don't know nothing about it, but I ordered them. Because this was like $20 something for a 6S. See, I'm giving you guys some hints with these motors and a 6S 22 mile that I may be looking into something. But it smells kind of funny. It's not like a bad leaky lipo though. So don't worry about that. It's more like, oh, come on.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
I just didn't hit it right. The snozberries taste like snozberries. You know what movie that's from? Can you guess what movie that's from?
Oops FPV.
For long range. Nah, not for long
Do
range.
you smell what the pastor is cooking?
Can you smell what the... Oh, come on.
KKC. Long rang 4-inch.
Nope. Not long range 4-inch. No, sir. These could probably be just a millimeter bigger in
I
each
just bought
direction.
a TBS Gorilla mount for my TBS ES Century. I wish it came with it like the flight controller. I am building a 7.5 inches long range with only 30 by 30 mount.
Super
Cost.
poopers.
Super poopers.
Super troopers,
I mean
that's right.
Super troopers.
That's right, super troopers.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Asbestos fibers. My sister didn't believe that I could make an entire care out of spaghetti until I drove right past her.
All right, pasta. Oops, FPV's on there, in here. That's one of the things on this clip when I downloaded this clip that I noticed. And if you guys have been on Discord, you'll notice it sometime too. The guy that laughs after the guy says the snozberry tastes like snozberries. Listen at the laugh. It just sounds that is Oops FPV's laugh right there if I've ever heard it.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Y'all are like, stop that.
How dare you?
Yeah. No. Yes, it was Super Troopers 6S for the Whoopster. Nope. Let me,
$13 for a $6 part. TBS Grow.
let me, go back here. And these really should be 2808s. And then a 6S 2200 kV. Or not kV, but milliamp. This is ProSpec. I've got someone, Skip, I don't mind telling you, I got Skip that's building me a ProSpec. Send him the parts, or we'll send him the parts. Still got to send him the VTX and stuff. And he's building me a
Do any
ProSpec.
of you order from Fly High? 5-inch.
I have. I got this right here from Dave at Fly High. Dave's a solid guy.
Racer.
Yep. So that's a 7-inch racer. Yep. Yep. So I flew the Prospec course at Sloss, which is a
What's the C rating on that 6's pack?
I asked somebody about it and they said it didn't matter. It's 50C. But the person that I told me about, he said he runs them with as practice packs. Excuse me. Beside his
Does Fly High
China
Dave
hobby
ship out every day?
I don't know if he ships out every day, but he ships regularly. You won't wait around a long time on him. He's I recommend Fly High and Dave. They're legit. Very legit.
For sure. He's a good dude.
So yep. I flew the Prospec course, and I didn't fly it with a Prospec. I actually flew it with the HDzero Happy Model. Oh, I sold it. I got it to review it and didn't review it, and I ended up selling it to Z King. The Crux 35. I flew it with that, but everybody's told me that if I like UDL, then I'll like Prospec. So I'm gonna give it a try, and I got I actually got everything to build it, everything to do
Avionic
it prior.
website has some great battery deals.
Yeah. Are they
I do
in
not
China
like
though?
ordering things and them not shipping right away. That is why I ask.
Mm-hmm.
I avoid certain stores for that reason nowadays.
Yeah. You can message him. Instagram, if you've got it, Skydozer, is the best way to get Mike to... Hang on, guys. I'm having kidneys bothering me. It's the best way to get Mike to respond quickly. He stays on Instagram all the time, and that's the best way to get him to respond. Follow me here. Come on. I guess I gotta get my face in there. I'm gonna try to stand up for a second. I got a kidney stone giving me a fit today. Oh, you follow me? Okay, there we go. Let me just stand up for a second. Oh,
Oh, Marty.
come
Go
on.
do your thing, bud.
Yeah, come on. I'm all right. Oh, also, I wanted to promote Creator Mix tonight. Hang on. I'm all right. I've dealt with this stuff for 28 years, guys. I'll be okay. Come on. Come on up here. Come on up here. I'm going to move it manually. All right, stop. You're not focusing on nothing. Stop. There we go. There we go. Now I'll stand up for a second. It'll bring me into my next thing. So, that other part
It's
I'm going to
locked
try.
on the shirt.
Yeah. Needs to be locked on this ugly face for a minute. You can see my planes better.
New Pope
But-
aura farming like young Pope. Lol.
Man, I tell you what. If I could melt them like asphalt, I mean, I could pave people's driveways, I think. But I want to start recommending something, and you guys help me push it, because I'm gonna try to get other content creators to push it. I know a lot of people push Epidemic Sound, but the thing about Epidemic Sound is, if the person that you send your video to watch, if they don't have Epidemic Sound, then they're going to get copyright stricken. But Creator Mix it's completely free it's free for everybody.
I will push it real good.
Push it real good. All right. Turn this camera. So, you just do a search for Creator Mix, and let me show you a little bit. I've pushed it before. Get over here on this screen. Click on it, and it's the reason why we should like it is it's open source, guys. It's or royalty free. They're not going to be kicking our butt over this, and I've tried it, and I know what they do. If I can just move it now, come on. There we go. Let me come into. You can pick your mood. 80s retro. I like that chill. So you can go into. Hopefully, it won't start playing. But you could go into a song. Let me see if it'll start playing maybe. Yeah, you can hear that. But just come right over here. All you got to do is sign in for a free account. Sign up for a free account. Oh. Hang on. Sign up for a free account. And I'm not even logged in. But let's see this song in here. I can click on it. Yeah, it's going to ask me to sign in. So let me switch back here to my mug. Come on. Oh, I don't need to sign up. I need to log in. That's why it's not working. Give me just a second to log in. I don't want y'all to see my login. Here we go. Discord. So you come in and you can pick your genre, mood, 80s retro. You can make you a playlist. This stuff is completely 100% royalty free, guys. You click the download button and it's going to download it. It tells you that you cannot use it for an online 24-hour radio station. You can't use it to create your own songs and distribute it on a CD or something else like that. And you can't re-upload their music to sell to someone else. So all of this is free, and it's always going to be free. So there we go. All right. So, and it's called Creators Mix. You can download your songs, and whenever you make your flight video or whatever, if you just put it in there to someone that's going to play your videos or something, that it's Creator Mix, and you help me spread the word. I'm telling everybody that I know. If you are a musician, what I understand is it takes a little bit of a process, but you can create your own beats and your own tunes and your own album and upload it here for everybody to use. And it's free. You don't, it's not part of it's free. And then if you want these particular ones that are the good ones, then you got to sign up for it. No, this is just a group of guys that were tired of all of the copyright strikes that they were getting for doing anything online, so they come up with their own music. And it's not all 80s. There's another one in here that I like, that is let's see, rock. Yeah, I like some of this stomp. I've not seen this State of Decay, but you can go in and just sorry, I didn't have it on the right one. You can download it. I really don't know what that means over there, but so yeah, I think this would be good for more of us in the hobby to use it, because what was I saying? For more of us to use it, because it's just, we can share videos and we don't have to worry about it. And if it kind of becomes a standard in FPV, yeah. Now, listen, I know there's going to be creators. Let me just say this: there's going to be creators that are going to continue to push Epidemic Sound, because every person that they get to sign up for Epidemic Sound, they get money for. So it's that there is, you know, that we're going to have that. There's just going to be some people that aren't going to go with it. It's a PC game. Didn't know nothing about it, but you know, if I go back, it's not just that one. I know I kind of cut you guys off there. I like this Stomp. It's got some pretty good stuff in it. I've downloaded several of it. And I can play it at a race. I can throw it on my soundboard, on my Stream Deck, and just hit play, and you know, it's, you probably heard that one online. You probably heard that one and seen it in people's videos. It's a real common one. And this is kind of like a rockabilly, I guess you'd call it. But yeah, I mean, they get all kinds of stuff. You can be a creator. You see all of the creators, the guys that started it here. And you can even push their merch like I do here. That sent me out a shirt and stuff. But yeah, I think Creator Mix is good for our hobby, so that's why I'm pushing it. I don't get a penny from them. I don't get a kickback at all from them. I don't get money for people signing up or anything like that. I just think it's good for the hobby, and it makes, as a content creator, as a streamer, it's a whole lot easier for me. So, I mean, I'm not even listening to any of this fury here. But I got a pretty cool sound to it. And if you're wondering, that right there sounds a lot like how I play guitar. That's how I seriously, I'm not joking. That's how I play guitar at church. That's my style. So yeah, I mean, you download them and use them. What's my take on AI music? Black Pawn says, I think it's all right, but there's already been some laws, or at least Trump signed an executive order, and the producers in Los Angeles and in Nashville, they're pushing for some very stringent laws on AI music, and because they're going to grease the hands of politicians, they'll end up getting it. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of time before there's big limitations on AI music. This here, how I found this, is some of you may know this already, but on my intro, this, I'll just kick it up and show you. The very first of this, when I was gifted this intro by a friend of mine on my birthday. He got the new PhatPastor logo that's up here in the top right corner, right up here. He had that made, and this intro. It didn't want to stop.
Where do I sign up for the grease palming? That sounds like a fun club.
The grease palming. I don't know. Another channel. Just look down in the descriptions of some of the other channels, and you'll find it for sure. Just not this one. I was trying to show you guys. Hopefully.
Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it!
After that part right there, you'll hear the theme song to Back to the Future. When it was first made, it was the original score from the soundtrack. And they copyright struck me every time I played it. So I got with a friend of mine who's a very good guitar player, and I'm a mediocre bass player and a mediocre guitar player. And we laid down every track of this with our own. And it's me and him playing every bit of it. Everything you hear in it, the bass I'm playing, the rhythm, which is the power chords that you hear, and he's playing lead. We had to do this as a cover. And once we did it as a cover, most people didn't notice the difference, which if you're a fan of the movie, you'll notice that there's not an orchestra in it. But if you listen close, it's just a bass, a little bit of synthesizer, well, quite a bit of synthesizer, and pad, electric guitar, and rhythm guitar. So that was actually my favorite part when I come in with the bass with the boom. But yeah, we had to end up, I had to do that to keep that clip or have any kind of monetization, because I don't know if it was Universal, it was one of the big, they kept claiming all copyright for the whole entire stream. It was, all revenue was theirs. So we just did a cover, and you are legally able, I guess is the word I'm looking to do a cover, to play a cover. So I don't know that you could do that on Creator Mix. I don't know that you could go on Creator Mix and make your own cover of, a little ditty about Jack and Diane. I don't think you could do that, but you certainly could make something that sounded 30% like your favorite song, or and if you're a good piano player, Ethan, I need to get with you, man, because I'd really like to lay down a cover, just the music part of Don't Stop Believing from Journey. I'd really like to do that, but I am not a good piano player. My daughter is, but she's not gonna go to the church and spend all day laying down tracks with me on GarageBand. So, but again, Creator Mix, you can go on to their site and you can get stickers and t-shirts, coffee mugs, all of this stuff. And I just think it's great that they're doing it. It doesn't cost you a penny.
One Vision Aerial.
And also, if you won something and you got your shipment, if you would, in the general, I guess that fell off again, didn't it? Yeah. I'm getting used to that sound. I think I keep hitting it with my chair. But if you won something and your shipment arrived and you got it, turn it off. Just put it in the general chat of the Discord. Let everybody know that that you got it, because I don't know if you guys are new and you haven't learned yet. There are some in the hobby that do giveaways somewhat regularly and only send out about half of what they give away, if that. And I think I've had one package come back to me, and two, but they were just sent in USPS mail, just get lost. I mean, gone. One of them was a pack of stickers. So, yeah. But it happens. It does happen sometimes, and you know, so let everybody know that, because it just helps people with the channel. 5,100. There you go. Well, 5,500 now. That's what we type in now. My stuff is here. I guess I need to look for used parts then, huh? Thanks for all the props. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. I stuck everything in there that I could. I use props to help pack or keep the items from sloshing around inside there. Got yours. All right, man.
Got's mine, and stickers already placed.
All right. If you guys can just put that or throw a picture up of them or something like that. Yeah. A lot of people sell their reviewed items, and some of the NDAs allow them to do that, but you know, I have my opinions on that. I'll keep them to myself. Be a good thing to make a meme about, wouldn't it? That box was crammed full. I tried, man. I forgot to put props and straps in the last, not this last one, but the one before. I was busy and I got caught up, and I didn't. So I kind of I tried to make up for it with it, and hope everybody likes their stuff. And going to take a little break from shipping stuff out for a little while. That was quite a bit. $220 worth of shipping and a little over a month on the channel, but that's okay. I gained quite a bit of subscribers and members and all of that, so it's worth it. You guys are worth it. You guys are worth it. I wished I could do stuff like that every stream, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. We're growing. Things are happening. Still looking for a good editor. I'm talking with the young man about sending him something. Right now, all that I've got is something really big. Tariff-wise, I didn't get to it. I'm glad I looked down at my sheet. My custom diopters, I don't know if they're being held in customs, but they arrived in customs at USPS in Chicago, and they've been there all week long. They've been there for 7 days straight. I've not gotten anything.
Camps has a FPV store only made up of used stuff he's reviewed, but sells it as new.
Brother, you are preaching to the choir when you're talking about DC. I know all about that, and I know more than I want to know. Yep. That's why it's always a good review. They keep sending it to them. You can make a lot of money if everything always gets at least a decent review. People keep sending you stuff, and you know, I had a company send me some stick-ins. Some of these, well, It was 3 sets of these Feely sticks. I didn't ask for them. I don't have any kind of NDA or anything with them. I took a set out. I didn't really care for them myself, and I ain't got time to
Quad
review them.
cramps.
So I gave them away. This is Fields. I have not put him in the mail because he lives less than 15 minutes away from me. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, the meme contest, let's go back to that to recap some things. We're starting a meme contest where you'll put your memes down. You will vote for the best memes by clicking the fire button. And you guys will vote, and then I will vote, and then every week, starting next week, we're not going to do it this week, starting next week, you guys will pick a winner. Now, this will require your participation. If you guys, quad cramps. Yeah, it's 5,500 now, guys. Don't miss out on the giveaway. And you tricked us. We put 5,500. 5,502 the last time I looked. So thank you guys. But anyway, the meme thing, you guys will vote. Then I will vote, and 2 people next Thursday night will be the winner of that week. And at the end of the month, the 4th Thursday of the month, and the 4th Thursday, we'll put all the names together. Any members that happen to be above it, your name will go in twice per win. Like if you win the first week, the second week, the third week, and the 4th week, and you can, because y'all's votes what count, and I'm gonna most likely vote for what's funny and what catches me as funny. So if you guys want to win, be careful if you let Brundlefly know, because if Brundle knows, I don't know, it's just something about Brundle's sense of humor that I love. It just hits me. It's my kind of sense of humor. Yeah, his too. It was his too. And but yeah, anybody can win. Smash that like button. Take out all of your fury on that like button there, and let's get the likes up if we can. Let me see how many likes that we have. I wonder if we can get that. Up to 20 likes before the end of the night. That would be cool. That would be cool if we could do that. So the meme contest, that's going to be a way for you guys to win, and us make each other laugh in the process. And just for the fun of it. So, also creator mix. Let's push that. And if you do send videos for me to watch, then I won't have to worry about turning it off and they're, having crappy silence or whatever goes along with how you have to do it without getting a copyright strike. So yeah, let's do that. Let's push that. chat. Oh. Thank you, McFlies, for the $10 super chat. I like that. I like it. Says for you, Marty. Thank you. I will take it. I don't know if that's greasing the palm right there. Whoever was asking about that earlier. Was that Exiled Scoob? Yeah, it might have been. I don't know if that's it or not, but yeah, see, even the what's it called? Streamlabs isn't even working. So there's a problem with Chrome. So I'm gonna have to update it and fix it. But thank you, McFlies, for the $10 super chat. So, yep. And lastly, I am endeavoring into ProSpec. I have been told by several people that ProSpec is an awful lot like UDL, but outside. And if that is the case, then I'm going to give it a try, and I might end up being more than just a micro pilot. Take some of this stuff off the bench. Questions? You guys got any questions on the meme contest? Do you like the idea? Give me your feedback on it. You think it's a pretty good idea, or what? Bad idea? Don't think it'll last? Let me know. I don't know that I'm going to be on very long tonight. I might jump on Discord later. But yeah, that's I have this on my list to do this. On my list is to see if I can bind this to my radio. It's got the old run cam. I don't remember what was it called. Run cam split? Is that what they called it? It's their built-in DVR thing. I've heard some good things and bad things about this frame, but I can tell you these little motors right here are some notchy motors. Brother Hobby. Notchy motors. I know there's probably other people streaming and people are going to jump off, but I am going to try to I'm debating what I should do. And I get so sidetracked. Why is that not in here? Let me see. It should be working. No, I gotta go back here. So easy to get sidetracked.
I wasn't talking to you, Deeds. I was talking to that squirrel over there.
Oh.
Oh, I need to fix that on the side there, don't I? Not you, Deeds. I was talking to that squirrel.
Alright,
let's see how that goes.
I wasn't talking to you, Deeds. I was talking to that squirrel over there.
I just moved it to the other side. Pause.
Right.
Come on, bigger. There we go. Now let's try that.
I wasn't talking to you, Deeds. I was talking to that squirrel over there.
Gotta love Crazy Eyes. If you don't love Crazy Eyes, there's something wrong with you. Gotta love Crazy Eyes. So I'm getting back to some of my old ones. So gotta love it.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Does. It's a good idea. Let's see the creativity. All right, I like that. Got one response. Thank you, One Vision. At least one person's for it. One person's for it. You know, should I try to build this? Should I try to hook this up and get it going to my radio, or? Because y'all know me. Sometimes with building, it can be rough.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Oh. All right. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna see. I have to get up and I gotta get my 4-in-1 because this has got, I believe it's got a RSSR on it. I know it's FR Sky. I'm pretty sure. I say I know. Pretty sure it's FR Sky. Yeah. Let me just look at it. Or should I check this? I should check this out. No, that one was working the other night, so yeah, let me just all right. Yeah, let me grab my radio. We'll see if we can get this old FR Sky going. Hope I got the right radio. One of my Zorro or boxers. Yep. This one's a 4-in-1 with a Express LRS module on the back. So I can bind that to this. And I'm probably going to take and put my stick ends on here. I was trying those feely sticks or what. I don't know. I might try them for a little bit. They're not too bad. I'll leave them on for a minute. I do, since I stood up, I do need to take a pause for the calls. And I know there was a video link here. Rain Squad. Let's see what he's got here.
Habits you can learn. David has probably never stopped to think what a thing sleep is. Dreams are normal too.
I don't know if that, let me take that back. Let's pause it. Let me look in his. Music. You guys might have to help me here because I am out of my wheelhouse here. I think this is probably Ice Nails Kill. Hang on. Haven't ever heard of this group before, but I'm assuming. No, come on. What'd you do? No. Ice Nail Kills the silver screen. I'm assuming that is. I need to start growing my beard out. Phil! I can't, man, because of my CPAP. I wear a CPAP that's a full face thing, and if my mustache and stuff gets too long, it starts feeling like something on my nose. Phil, I've got your feely sticks. I need to get them to you. I just said earlier on the stream, I'm not going to mail them to you because you live too close. But yeah, here's about kind of what they look like. I don't know if those are blue or not. I think they're black. But yeah, Ice Nails Keels is, I guess that's, I'm just going to assume that is music that they would nail me over. So, but this would be an instance where I can pop over here to Creator Mix, free music, free for everybody. Let's pick some rock for him, because come on. Boom. Let's pick this Fury, and I don't know, Full On. How about Ring of Fire? We will do that. And then I'm going to get to his video. And I'll be back. All right. I am back. So, how did that work out? Was the music too loud? Did it blow your guys' ears off? Nose pillow. Yeah, I had one. Kind of like it. So, was the music all right with that, guys? Was it too annoying? Yeah, I don't think my wife's not down for the flip facey. It's here. I haven't shipped that out yet. But yeah, I don't think my wife is down for the Duck Dynasty look, at least for me. So, alright, let me see if I can bind this thing here up to my boxer. Remember, guys, if you want to get my attention, do the exclamation point, even though the chat's not working tonight. Jarvis is. I haven't set up a FR Sky on this yet, but I will. That's what I'm doing. Super bad. It stopped a bit, didn't it? Took the module out. You think I'd learn out of all the times that I've done that. Alright, I'm going to edit this model. Let me sit it down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Maybe bench. You ain't going to be able to read what I'm doing, but I had to go in and change the name. So I'm going to call it FR Sky. Is Jarvis not working now? No. I think he went mute on me. Let me see. When I played that, I probably got to pop the chat back out. Yep. Jarvis just went silent on me. Now let's pop it out again. Alright, give it a try. Did it sound like the world was ending? Is it still buzzing? I probably did the pause him thing. Let me look. Boys. Alright. I can't hear him. What happened? What happened to Jarvis now? Come on now. Might be telling me that it's just might be time to. Okay, he's not talking. I don't know. Play. Let's try it again. We pop it out. Might not like Creator Mix. See if I got the audio there. Phil, are you available for the 7th for a race at my church? 65 inside at UDL and Tiny Trainer outside in the parking lot. Okay, he's just not doing nothing. Let's see what happens when I close him. It could be killing it for like legit for the rest of the thing, but let's see. Yeah, it's not even populating that in like it's... Well, it's doing it, but it's not... The volume's off on it. It's... Chrome needs to be update. Chrome needs to be updated, and it's not going to play well until I update it. It's just how it is. So I don't even have Jarvis tonight, so I think I'm gonna wrap the stream up. Yeah, I think I probably need to wrap the stream up because I can't tell when you guys are talking to me, and I do need to update everything. But remember, one more time, we're doing the meme contest. It will actually be called Stream Meme Contest in the Discord, and we're going to vote on the week's best. You vote by hitting the fire on it. See, and we're going to count it, see how the number goes up there, or you can take it away if you don't want to, and you know, and whoever gets the most votes from the viewers, and whichever one I like the best, those two will be considered winners, and they'll carry over to the fourth Thursday where there'll be a giveaway. You know, it could be something as simple as a frame, all the way up to a quad that needs just a little bit of TLC to get back in the air. So, yep, post your, and they can be video memes also. So it doesn't have to be GIFs or whatever they're called. But yep, whole purpose is for us to get a laugh. I did think that right there was pretty funny tonight. Yep. Somebody needs to tell old Snoopy Dogg that
You're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies. You're gonna be doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
I'm eager to see if that one's too long. That might be too long, and I might get copyrighted on that. So, but I can cut it down if it is. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up tonight. So, let me show you this one. If you just logged on, this is one of my favorites. I've been wanting to put it on here for a while.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yeah. Ah, no, it's bad. Ah!
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit this one.
How dare you!
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up tonight. Having some technical difficulties. The thing is, you got to get OBS working just right, and you got to get Chrome working just right. And if either one of them need an update, this is what I was trying to show y'all earlier. If you see this hanging out up in, oh, come on, up in the corner, right there, you can understand that that's why you're having problems. Because it's just not going to work good until you play by their rules. So we're going to do that. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the likes, smashing that like button. Thank you for the subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, think about it. It helps push FPV content out there to more people, and it helps our hobby grow. So if you would smash that subscribe button, and doesn't cost you anything to do. That's kind of like living a tip. And also, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed that there's some of the people that I'm subscribed to, YouTube unsubscribes me. I've had it happen to 3 or 4 different people. So check your subscription and make sure they're not unsubscribing you. Yeah, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, keep flying and rise up and meet me in the air.